So, yeah, it makes sense. It works. Oh, I can't double back. Disappointing. And yeah, actually, you can see this is actually after bringing you down. So, yeah, it all makes sense. But yeah, I would like a more grander scheme picture and whatnot. But, yeah. Since they've started retconning pictures, I can't tell. I can't trust this older map to say what was originally here or not. You know. So, like, was that farms originally there? Because I don't remember them. But I might just, because there's no icon leading there, I might just not have paid attention. So it's just like, it's actually quite irritating me. Okay. I'm just gonna follow this road south. Actually, wait. I don't care about that gateway over there. Go to Act 1. No, wrong one. Prisoner's Gate. Then if we head to the end of this road, we'll make our way into where I wanted to go, but it's much quicker. Basically just have to follow a short road and we get there. Nice. Swing south. Just kind of stop following the road there. And we go through. I was hoping one of those guys would have been the blackguard I was looking for. Because a powerful blackguard elite. Where the hell do they spawn? The brutal. Maybe that's back in Sarn in Act 3. Part 3. Huh. Brutal EN. Brutal Enforcer Poe. Let's hope there's never one named after, like, never a prophecy with the same name as something to do with Edgar Allan Poe. The same name as an Edgar Allan Poe work. I'll kind of throw off that search term. Okay, they can spawn in to kill a rare blackguard in one of 4 locations: the crematorium, the battlefront, the ebony barracks, or the Lunaris temple level 1. Oh, an Act 3. And the reward will be the Facebreaker. Strapped mitts. Fly like a storm crow, crush like a roa. It's a level 16 bit of gear.
Welcome. A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
So, yeah, got that again. Okay. Feel like if I want to take proper advantage of that, I want to go to, like, higher end content and go work on that for a bit. Let's go to the Blood Aqueduct. Let's, progress that a bit. Just to see some degree of progress, because there's only so much of this old stuff I can tolerate. Nothing necessarily wrong with it, I like to actually see something new once in a while. Just making sure I'm recording. 0, 30, 60, 90, 20, 50, 80, 1, 40, 70, 0, 30, 60, 90, 2. Yes. And the mic. Line across, line up, line left, right, up, all's good. Line across, up, left, right, up. All is good, yes. Okay. Let's continue. Bloodstained archers. These are irritatingly weak. Bloodstained fallen. Oh, we saw these down below before. I say irritatingly weak because fevered cloth. Vengeful pale blaggards. I say they're irritatingly weak because
A grand treasure fractures like a dropped mirror, yet somehow goes unharmed.
damn it. Just kinda hoping I'll get something better. Whatever. We got what we got. There's no two ways about it. Ooh, can level up the Chaos Golem. It's only level 10 now. Get you, and you. Those bits of gear aren't quite, you know, they aren't really good for me, but it's just a case of, you know, I know I can't say no to the things I got from a prophecy, you know. Escaped Revenant. Oh, they would have been escaped from inside the beast. They somehow survived the beast's demise. Wasn't the beast though reaching out to people? You know, I'm not sure if that grooves with Sin's take on the beast. You know, that it was without ambition and shit. Or maybe that was people subconsciously reaching out to the beast. But why would they do that? Like, you know, they shouldn't have known the beast even existed. Unless that's meant to be, you know, like human greed personified or some bogs. Or like the power of human greed and ambition. Something weird like that. Yeah. I'm just kind of waiting to have to fight that big birdie again. Like a dead version of it. Like the vulture. Which, considering the new retcon, well, the new thing, like, you know, all those infested stuff, they were only infested because of that god, which they couldn't have been during our first tier true. So, you know, I'm not sure if that fight even happened the first time around. Christ, I'm going too fast now. Christ. Okay, I can kind of appreciate the speed right now. I want to keep it going. Swing! Beautiful. Hit it. Nice. This is kind of nice to see. Ooh. Scarlet Drench, the unfeeling. Every time I reach a bit like this, I keep expecting to be at the end, because I remember the first time round, it was, you know, like that. There's a down, you know, a down part, and the swing up right before we got to the place. Oh, I found a random legendary, unique, I should say, a painted buckler. Not sure what dropped it. You know, if it's a really nice one of appropriate level, I might just go back to board and sword. Or mace, mace and pallet. I'm not sure what I should call it. Poison sport. Mind control. Beautiful. Relic strangle. Hit it. Beautiful. I'm just gonna keep going. There's a weak guy behind me, but who really cares? Just kind of want to make progress. I want to see what's up with Highgate. I will need to try and do more grinding. I'm not really patient enough to do that right now. Maybe I can do it in a moment. but for the moment, I'm just gonna do something else. And something else inform this. Take you and you, and we move on. Topaz ring. Only level 12. Oh, wait. Crypt armor. I have to take anything with that many slots. I hate the food growing in that. Actually, if you look at Highgate from here, it's still the old Highgate, still colonized. But now but once you pop in, well, it's partially colonized. But once you pop in, this place is very different.
The dark ember remains nestled deep within the putrid flesh of my dead beast. With many of Highgate's tunnels now collapsed, we must forge another way inside. I have divined one weak point in the beast's flank, an ancient wound wrought by that Baalish overreacher, Doriani. The wound was healed shut by a thick membrane, but the right decoction should dissolve the tissue and allow us inside. Of course, for a cordial of such potency, I shall require 2 ingredients of utmost rarity. First, our viscous concoction shall require basilisk acid, a princely poison which drips from the caustic heart of the basilisk, and Trathan powder, an explosive substance oft used in the mining of virtue gems. With these 2 bitter harvests, I shall brew something worthy of eroding the membrane of my decaying pet. Within the ruins of Highgate Refinery you shall find it. Trathan powder, a slightly more unstable blend to the kind found within the celebratory rockets and illuminations of Trathus. This devious mixture of crumbled chemistry was once used to blast holes through even the thickest mountainsides. It will ensure that our mixture has the brute force required, though one should tread carefully within the refinery. For General Adus and his elite legionnaires sought refuge there during the first moments of Malachi's cataclysm. If they remain, they will be creatures of darkest discipline, strong men in health and life, made even stronger in corruption and death.
Lovely.
Basilisk acid drips from the hearts of those venomous monsters, though I cannot blame them for their disposition. They are tragic creatures. Theirs is a sorry tale more closely tied to my own than I care to dwell upon. Alas, the forging of my dark ember produced some rather unfortunate byproducts. But we shall not see any success if I am to dwell on those past eras.
Fair enough. She's new. Where's the lady who's used to stand here?
You can gripe all you want, lover. We can't stay here. Not with all this blood.
Where do you expect us to go, Vanya? We have our whole lives here in Highgate.
I don't know. West, perhaps? The Ezomite land. I don't care. Just somewhere that has unpoisoned water.
Oh, Beast Slayer.
Good to see you again.
Even if you have happened upon us in a rather unruly time.
Shush now, sweetie. There's no need to bother them with our woes.
Hey, we're...
Oh, they don't know. I can see on your face you haven't heard.
It's Kira. She's gone mad.
Absolutely bonkers.
She's abducted a Yon.
Stolen off with her into the desert. And to make matters worse...
The whole of Highgate is in a state of disarray. There's beast blood in the water.
Usurpers are eyeing up the throne.
And the old gods have risen. If you want my advice, get out of Highgate.
Or save us.
While you still can.
You must have encountered men and women like us before.
Relic hunters.
Collectors of rare antiquities. Anyway, Vanya and I are the best in the business.
And we need your help locating a particularly rare item.
Sweet, I was working on it.
It's an ancient sword, belonging to the Maraketh goddess Garakan.
The Storm Pool, somewhere. A weapon carved from crystal, capable of...
He speaks very slowly. Whoa, I should say, not slowly.
The goddess lost it, somewhere in the eastern desert during her ancient battle against the necromancer Suresh and his undead horde.
According to our research.
Find the blade for us, and we will make it worth your while.
We do this ourselves, but what with the political unrest in Highgate as of late?
We fear leaving, lest we find the gateways barred and ourselves without a home.
Well, you're probably gonna have to kill a god for it. But so that's why she's gone. She's gone mad. I was figuring that she'd replace the other lady. Actually, I have heard a bit of a spoiler for this. You get to choose the successor, basically. For this place.
Please, Vanya, don't say it.
Say what? I told you so? Well, I never trusted Kira. Her need to control everything, no matter the cost, was never a trait I held much faith in.
Yes, but ambition is not the problem. I have ambition. Do you not?
Of course, I trust you, sweetie, but you're not about to go killing everything that moves in exchange for a bit of power now, are you?
Well, I trade dreams of power for dreams of you, my sweets, any day.
Oh, Pataris.
They are a nice couple. I hope it works out for them.
Irasha? Well, she's the best we've got. Strong, purposeful, an honorable warrior.
I think the description you're failing to provide, love, is stick in the mud.
Stick in the mud?
Yes, as stubborn and serious as they come.
You just don't like her because she treats you differently.
Irasha is a stuck-up elitist. She refuses to see me as a woman.
Oh, sweets. You're more woman to me than all of them put together.
Well, I guess if it's a culture with women as warriors, it's not surprising that a non-female warrior would be seen as less than. Certainly it's still a dick thing, but it's a logical result, you know? Logical result. Certainly, like, you know, if a guy's not a fighter, you know, he's gonna be, in a culture where guys are to be fighters, then he's gonna be seen as less than. It's a dick move, but it's a logical result of it.
I'll let Vanya take this one.
Thank you, love. I trained in Oriath.
As a witch. Imagine that.
I thought I was telling the story, Pataris.
Yes, sorry, sweets.
I learned all about the old gods. They were supposed to be our idols, beings of divinity that guided us through our mortal lives.
But they aren't like that at all, are they, love?
Hardly. The gods know better than we are, and nobody that is as bad as us should ever wield that much power.
As bad as us? Speak for yourself. I'm positively delightful.
Yes, yes, you're so sweet. They dipped you in a barrel of sugar as a babe. We know.
To be honest, they're making me think of. There was a podcast I remember seeing before. It was they did stage plays and they would have them basically on podcast form. A few of them anyway. Beyond Belief was one of them. It was a thrilling adventure hour, and they're honestly making me think of the main couple from Beyond Belief. I can't remember what they're called. But they're like madly, deeply in love with each other, and it just, you know, just some of the dialogue there is making me think of them. Very different dynamics, yes, body, blah, but just some of this stuff just made me drift back to them for a moment.
You must be the outsider, the beast killer. I am Irasha, and while our soft-hearted chieftainess has gone wandering, it falls to me to make sure this Akara doesn't suffer for it. I've heard the stories they tell of you, and I know better than to pluck the feathers from a sleeping rock. Yet, for the sake of my people, I ask that you keep your peace while among us. Our customs have too often been threatened. Your ways are not our ways. Let's keep it like that. Oyun is gone for but a few days, and already Tasuni sniffs at the throne like it's a bitch in heat. Ruled by a man. You need only walk amongst the ruins of Sun to understand that folly. Well, his desires are but wanton lusts while Oyun still lives. One of my scouts saw Kira and her Dekara near the foothills. They had Oyun bound to the back of a rower like a hunter's prize, and the Sekema feather, a symbol of leadership, worn by her captor. Whether Kira works alone or in pact with her brother Tasuni, I know not. Yet I fear she means to sacrifice our Sekema to the vulture of the wastes. Garukan, please, this Akara has helped you in the past. Return our kindness. Free Oyun and return her safely to us. And if this quest is lost, remove the traitorous bitch Kira from this world and retrieve our feather. As long as we have that, the throne of Marrakech will remain safe.